Hello everyone, this is Harsh and you are watching WPF World. In this chapter we will learn about delegates, what is delegates, how to create the delegates, and also we will learn about events and how to create the events. So without wasting time, let's get started. First let's see what is delegates. Delegate is a reference to the method. Delegate is function pointer, but it is object oriented, secure and type safe than the function pointer. It holds the reference of one or more method at a time. Equal operator is used to assigning a single method and plus equal operator is used to assign multiple methods to a delegate. For the static method, delegate encapsulates methods only. But for instance method, it encapsulates method and instance both. A delegate can be passed as a method parameter. The best use of delegate is to use as event. Internally, a delegate declaration defines a class which is derived class of system.delegate. Now let's see how to define the delegate and how to use the delegate. To define a delegate, we have to use the delegate keyword. We can define the delegate outside the class. Let's define a delegate. We have to use the delegate keyword and the return type, and we will say sum as a delegate name, and here I will pass two integer parameter int a and int b. Now how to instantiate the delegate? To instantiate the delegate, we have to use the delegate name sum equal to new sum. Okay. Here we have to pass the method name because it is pointer to a function. So I will say add. Now we have to create the method. Let's create it. Now here I will say return a plus b. Now how to use this delegate? I will call the delegate using the delegate instance. And here I have to pass the parameter like 10 and 20 or delegate parameter. Okay, we have to make it static because main method is static method. That's why we require this static here. Now I will print the value of this delegate sum value equal to sum. Now I will print console dot write line, then print the value sum value. Okay, see the value is 30, 10 plus 20, right? We can also use the delegate without instantiating the delegate. How to use that? I will declare outside the main method. Now we have to declare a variable as this delegate type. I will say static print and then I will say print message MSG. Okay. Now I will assign one method to this type message. Okay. Now we have to create this method. I will generate a method and now here I will say print MSG delegate call. Now we have to call this delegate. How to call this? I will say print MSG. And now let's run and see. See, print MSG delegate call. Right. Whenever we create the delegate and we want to assign some method to the delegate, then we have to define the method which have the same parameter as delegate. Like if you can observe here, this sum delegate have two parameter of type int a and int b, and this method is also having two parameters, right? Int a and int b. Let's see if I will change this to this, then it will give the error, right? We should have the method with same signature as the delegates. Okay, then only we can use the delegate. And if we want to add multiple method to the same delegate, then we can use plus equal to. Okay, let's see. I will say message to. Okay, and I will generate the method message to, and now here I will say print msg to delegate call. Let's run and see. See, two methods call with same delegate, right? Here I have created only one delegate, right, of type print, right? But we can assign two methods here using the plus equal to operator. If we don't want to assign multiple method, then we can use equal to operator only. Okay. Now we will see what is events. The event is an encapsulated delegate. An event is dependent on delegate and can't be created without delegates. An event is raised but can't be passed as a method parameter. But we can pass the delegate as method parameter. When the state of application changes, event and delegates give the notification to the client application. The sending event class is known as publisher and the receiver class or handling the event is known as subscriber. We can use plus equal and minus equal operator to add or remove the event handler. How to implement the event? For the declaration of event in the class, firstly, the event type of the delegate must be declared. Let's see with example. I will copy same thing here, but this time I will say event. It is just the name of the delegate. It is not an event. Now how to declare an event? To declare an event, we have to use the event keyword. Let's see how we can declare. I will say static event and then some event. Okay. Like this we can declare an event. How to call the event? We can invoke event like delegates. Let's see, I will pass 1020 here. Okay. And here I will say event result equal to this. Okay. Now let's print. Here I will say event result. Okay. Now let's run and see the result. This is throwing the null reference exception because we have not added an event handler to this event. So I will stop it and I will say some events equal to this method. Where is it? Add. Okay. Now we have added this. Now let's run and see the result. You can see event result equal to 30, right? You can also call the event using the invoke method. Like this you can call, and let's run and see. See, it's called, right? Like this we can use the event, we can declare the event, and we can call the event. We can also call the delegates using the invoke method. Let's run and see. Both method calls from the delegate printmsg, right? Printmsg.invoke call both the method which are registered with printmsg delegate, and here it is event results. You can subscribe an event using the plus equal operator, and if you want to unsubscribe this event you can call minus equal. I will do like this to unsubscribe an event. Okay. Now let's call and see the result. See, you can see the null reference exception because I have unsubscribed this add from this some events, right? That's why we are getting this exception. Like this also we can do for delegate. I will say print msg and then I will say minus. Okay. And I will invoke this. I will say after. Let's run and see. See, we are getting the exception for event. Let's go to this print msg and let's continue it. You can see this time only print msg delegate call, right? Means this first message, right? But second message method not called here, right? I hope you learn how to declare the delegates, how to declare the events, and how to use that. That's all for this video. If you found this video helpful, let's share with your friends.